and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail R. Carmelim bringing to you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Government shift from scheme-driven to purpose-driven approach. DC decides to call off the odd payment system from 13 July. People of Kanduli and Jaintia students movement marches towards DC office and JFADC. And SDO office Mountain crippled with the absence of the required officer. And now the news in detail. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on 13 July at the Meghalaya Education Symposium 2023, an event organized by the Education Department, exclaimed that the government has shifted its focus from scheme-driven approach to a purpose-driven approach to address the challenges and problems for the growth of the state. The Meghalaya Education Symposium 2023 also commemorated the 50th year of the Meghalaya Board of School Education to Embose. The symposium was graced by esteemed dignitaries including Education Minister Rakam Sangma and Health Minister Ampreen Lingdor. During the event, the Chief Minister and other dignitaries felicitated the toppers of the SSLC and HSSLC board examination. Swapnil Bhattacharya, UPSC CSE 2022-2023 rank holder, was also felicitated during the event. Speaking at the event, Education Minister Rakam Sangma said, NEP 2020 has been crafted with the aim of transforming India into a prominent knowledge hub. It is a shared objective of both the central and state governments to showcase our potential in propelling the nation forward. Health Minister Ampreen Lingdor added that it is imperative that we provide equal opportunities and access to education for all students in our state. Through education, we can alter the perceptions of our students and the general public, encouraging them to move away from a narrow-minded mentality.
I personally feel that the biggest change that is needed in our state or in any other country and any other state, which is similar to what Kong Ampreen had just mentioned, is the change in the mindset. The change in the mindset is the most important change that will move and take the society and the state forward. I always believe, and this has been one of my most important mantras, I should say, and it's a very commonly known one, which is that we don't need to do different things, but we need to do it differently. And I tell you, I follow this principle in almost everything I do. That we need to ensure that while we are doing our programs and development and changing our state, we can't go for scheme-based approach. What is a scheme-based approach? Scheme-based approach is, have you given so many taps? Have you constructed these many kilometers of road? Have you opened these many schools? That is a scheme-based approach because government is and departments are assessed on the basis of the scheme implementation. But our government started to look at things differently. It's not about the taps that you put, but it is the water that is reaching the house or not is the question. It is not about the irrigation and the canals that you make in the schemes, but the amount of production of agriculture products that has gone up because of the irrigation project that you put in. It is about the number of students who are able to pass out and improve in the quality of education rather than the number of schools that you've put. A change in the mindset and a change in the way we look at a problem. It cannot be scheme-based or scheme-driven. It has to be purpose-driven. What is the purpose behind what we are trying to do? And unless we don't realize that, we are missing the point. Purpose-driven. Government has to work in a purpose-driven mode. Government has to realize and society has to realize it is a holistic approach. It's not about just one part of a child's education. It's a life cycle approach. Your education and your health and your well-being and the quality of the citizens we produce starts or does not end in the education and the school that we put you in or the education that you get. It starts from the day that you are in your mother's womb. It continues when you are born. It is the nutrition you get in the first 1,000 days. It is the early childhood development that we can do for cognitive development and thinking till you touch the age of 8. It is the adolescence time when you will be growing into a teenager and from there a teenager into an adult. A holistic and a life cycle approach is the purpose-driven approach that we follow. It cannot be decided by the marks you get on your class 10 board. It's unfair. It is important, but it is not everything. And hence you need to realize, and once you start looking at everything from a big picture, once you start realizing the holistic approach, once you start realizing that it's not just about that one class, one education, it's about the life of an individual. It's about the holistic approach, as I said, that we're talking about. And that is the difference in what we are doing today. It's time consuming. It's not easy. It's very complicated because there are many, many departments that are in it. But let me tell you, this is precisely what we are doing today. Whether it's the Mothers program that we have, Meghalaya's Outcome and Transformation, MOT, Meghalaya's Outcome and Transformation in Health, H, E, Education, R, Rural Development, and S, Social Welfare. So people think Mother is a mother program because it's named behind mother. No. It's an acronym for Meghalaya's Outcome in Transformation in Health, Education, Rural Development, and Social Welfare. We have given it a holistic approach because we realize that if you're talking of a child's health and a mother's health, it does not just finish or start with health department. It is a full cycle. And that kind of approach today is leading us into Meghalaya becoming, in a way, just a few days back the UN had come and they were thrilled to see this program called the Mothers program that we have.
This is what we do today. Discuss the problems. If people of the state of Meghalaya do not have equal access to education and there is a disparity of technology, can we design programs called advanced courses and basic courses so that every child in the state of Meghalaya and in the system of the state of Meghalaya feels that they are a part of it. I may not be a topper, but I need an education to change my perception of life. Can we all try to take the jungle out of our minds and teach people that education is but a means to an end to change the life of Meghalaya in the near future? I congratulate Rakamsa, wonderful man leading by example. But can Rakamsa do it alone? No. And that is why today we have left whatever we had to do to make sure that we are part of this symposium, to take the jungle out of all the wild people who are taking Meghalaya in the wrong direction. Thank you. Kuble. Jai Hind.
Taxi drivers in Shillong halted their daily work on the 13th July and gathered together at Civil Hospital in protest against the recent government directive of implementing an odd-even system while plying from Police Bazaar to Motpran. The protests by the taxi drivers have brought a huge inconvenience to the public heading to their destination, especially in the rush hours. This has caused annoyance to some passengers who were asked to get down halfway. Soon after the meeting with the East Khasi Hills District Deputy Commissioner, the Taxi Association informed that the protest will continue if a decision to benefit the taxi drivers is not passed. Fortunately, the Deputy Commissioner declared the odd-even system to cease effect from the 13th July.
Deputy Commissioner ng East Khasi Hills District Highway bat kani ke Jaintia ba sudah sendat mo jarang khat pros kata naduk sitrik bakal ay tu ko order ka kram lolong no ka kram pentrekam ya katakan teh ndrei kensan menta ka step de kalau pentrekam ni ka an kram ka jing teplut jong borok den dei ta te ka penlengo ye phi wi pu wei prat khot jongi ba phin hap ye yang kum ni krui da ka ba ngi kram penbor rak leng jongim ka seng ta ka dei ka Ningkong kebaar ba kalong kai keba ngi menta ngi nyolong telilang kawai ba kejing ekran jungi menta ba kedisi kalong ba ailat ya kedisi ba kan nyong meeting menta sau beje ba ko ngi hapo ya kan nyong le ni pra beje kan sai ka kubor ka ba la ka banlong ka ba snowsi la ni la banlong ka ba bha la da dai ka ba bha ya kamai sok men siem na do la sai henry la da dai par ka ba sneu ngin sai song isi kerki na kaliang jungi menta hiru ka janmet ba kumno ngin siem pat ta kawai ka senjam highway dei ba kani ko order ma biangam na kaliang jongahi ka sudai ban ai kublai kerpang pi ki perkhot kublai tristom na do menem step ado kat menta ka no phaisni ba ki baro ki jing ye sa sistem ka jong pi kilapoi senjap ha ka bi dei ba kani ka jing penni hukum na kaliang da District Magistrate man phaya chisni ko chisni te nakaliang ka DC hi menta ka janmet kala ai ka khubor sangi lingba magistrate ban lingba DSP traffic ba lawang no ya kani bat kin sa khot pat hakiwei pat meeting namar ba hakini kiwi kisni bladat ngam tip pakirai bat no te nangni sakmat nakaliang kapor jong sensar jong ka sarkar la ne kapor sensar jong district kin sa khot yangi bangin yakran lada kalong kuno kumnoru nakaliang ka jongi hingi penebet benong ba ngi tengin tre benong bangin ya sisni pot sisni nginyat bet kemajuan nama ka khajnaru ka khamma yangi te halor kita nong rem ngi pensairu saki bor jong district benong ba hot ngim bisni ya kita ki riu pat ba ka jongi ki ba IPL apa kot henry katum ka PL kolong ban penmentoyu pat ba henry balai pat hinyon pat ya kali jong pat ba ka taksi ka dei ka public service tunong file PL lu file nang menta jing biang jong public te haba pikwa banong mapinai ot ini ben nakliang jungi hingi kransai ba ka taksi habro ko district kadantang sanhajar tam ai hapo sanjar arspa kadba ki klai private pada ki don hadu arlak life hulai hajar tam katkum jing pensai jong DTO te nakliang jungi ngiang ba de benai ot ini ben ki private om yang ki kli pengisi hajar Padba ulah siu hok ek khajna kumta hiru udai banyo ya ka hok haba ngirung la siu hok ek khajna kum karut tax lada kadan kanono kajing thang kali ngikir pat ek sarkar ba lingbak tuk pisa jungi bangi siu ban penhe surak sai surak nado la sai bat nado mata kajanmet hiru phila banya kamai sok men sim no lada dan biang kiba penuet nang ne skmat ngin teli biang kumni
Sini leh pelut por, angni bro sini nampak kejeng pah kejongi borolangi kinonya kali, jongka East Khasi Hills Taxi Welfare Association. Dengai kublai sikadai siap berkhot, berpias no ketilang pani, di ailang ketiga mon ketiga diang, dia tirilang pani, nampak kejeng pah jongi borolang. Tehabai day bermata kesini, kei kebangi layu menem step, tengiyo ka order ba kenyat wat event. Hadir ketu ngilai syong perkat sipor, hadir ketu ngilai Kanduli ka DC Shapo office. Dan tu ke DC ke syong meeting bat ki minister kabinet sau beje. Dah hadir ke sau beje pan ketika nakaliang juga DC pan magistrate la phone mentat changi. Dan nakaliang jong kata ke percaya nakaliang juga DC magistrate ngan ailat yu presiden nang ba jungi mo ba jarwa.
The JSM Jaintia Students Movement on the 13th July continued their participation in the sit-in protest in front of the DC office and JHADC compound. The people along with the protesting group showed what they are capable of by carrying banners, chanting slogans and rallied demanding the government to either stop or remove the recently erected entry toll gate in Kanduli village, West Jaintia Hills, which was installed by the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council KAAC. They shouted with rage, displaying their anger on KAAC for crossing limits. A gathering was held in the compound of JHADC, which witnessed the different talks delivered by headmen of Kanduli, which includes Yoshida Nongspung, Ker Bhamid Khar, N Chalam, Bhomi Murpet, Darabyang Mule, J Kharmuti, Berkhat Murpet and others. The DC promised to take action on their demands in the coming week.
Jong ke District Council. Ifat banam son senang. Yo ke senang Kanduli. Mentala lai benai kala yam. Mentala lai benai kala du thia kala du dem. Ha ke khat sandrik imbit. Jong benai April. Ke Sarkar Assam lamba ke Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council. Kalawan bu yaga entry tax gate haga areas nong Kanduli. Bagai nong Kanduli kala yam bat kala ki ir bat haga step kabut kala mi pajba bat kala jenderat ya gani ke signboard balabu daka Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council handai mentala library ka District Council Badan Buram Jongi Kidang Yopia JHDC JHDC Is Gausi Kinong Rep Balat Kis Baying Kiba Rep Hakani Katain Menta Kim Yoshu Yakarep Karyang Bat Kibala Juyo Pansai Kikon Hagabarot Isnem Handai Menta Kiklem Yoshu karep karyang menta haunem snem. JHDC JHDC MDC Badan Buram Jongi Lada Gajing Song Jong pihak ke office kalong tang ban api ke salary tang ban api ke project kita ke skin ngong kabha bapin song no hing JHDC JHDC hadok atne Kilong kami kala du thia du dem ban ap yang tikakit ya ka jing le jubor ya ka long encroachment jong sarkar Assam handrei lalai benai chisin rungan panyo i bapi chong ha ke si ka jongpi ban yakran ya ka jing ka than jong i jing jong chong Kanduli JHDC JHDC let's go ladang ido ya ka hindau siap ladang itu ya karep karyang ngasngau ba kene kecing kene ba khadu kecing ele jongi na ka benda banim ka kendau ke siap banim ke jat benriu banim ke chlong ke thau jongi JHDC 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 MDC Badan Buram kat kene kecing ha ka than jongi pimpat Yoi Pimpat Yosngeu Lano Pin Yosngeu Hadu Baga Sarkar Assam Kan Poi Sedu Kesnong Kanduli Sedu Kesnong Namdong Ladan Kesnong Sasama Hangta Pin Yoi Ke Kejing Dia Berke Kejing Snam Ki Perdok Prasnam Jungi Hagaritan JHDC 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 Parlok Bayi Swabangan Pekut Sajisin Gagar Pati Pikian Disi Badan Buram Jongi Lai Pemut Selpa Pengkoi no ikan kecing keren Swabangin ya Swaban don kecing ya Le kapasir kaya kena katan jongi Namar ngim hun pandu ikan dah usiap Ngim hun Baka jaka jongi ikan laik sa Assam JHDC JHDC Mentah Usia Badan Buram Jongi umat tambor siwat dan hane tang cios ngeu ula pet ula shifting namar balai namar ba imat don gabor ga ikhtiar kadu klido jong ga District Council na kata kadau ula pet no JHDC JHDC menta lada ga negaji ekhi jongi lada ga sarkar jongi kam simpia ka Sarkar Assam kam wen yang tega tax gate na po Kanduli nginde da ka hunger strike JCC JCC Public Tribune Cejarmu
tôi chỉ biết cái ông cái gì hắn đây iwan ini udawa na kasarka udawa na ki board of district udawa na ka JCDC ukandria na ne pun scam yo put usam na ne pendek pensa ya khandau chiap kenang yo tngan ke meriat ke paten giong i kenang yo tngan ki kon ki ti kalawe ke meriat giong i imam wani ini udawa yang semet yang cimet lene pi cimet handra idawai namanta kalawe ke paten ne ba bon sen ju ongi ju keno igilong menchua igilong chua manchua ju ongi wum ju le ki ma he ma khen ki wo he ki wo sen yongi te jinjar ini wum ju le ki igilong chua manchua ne ba ka te ongi pi idang mani igilong chua manchua ha ki paten ki kon ki su yongi adam lei mentu men step kapor umemne goi ni tidau wan ni cekmat nguyada namta ki kon ki namta ki dok snam ki yong i qm hapo upusam yong ka kanduli kamu om tene ka kanduli to ka keper yong ka Jaintia hills sao siu ong haperdi ke cincong haperdi ke ki yong i ki walis ngi lenter hai ni akmat yong ka DC office hai tai apo kampau yong ka JTC bon ki pai ba ki perdok pasnam yong ki nong Jaintia ki war khai ben rakai pengi yang di agi tigi pet chongi te arngut lengut songut sangut jaslap itu di dong laiwan Henry EMI kata kemen sen uya kon uya le umper lade emi du semen arngut le Henry ke nongrim gu scam EMI nemen tau dawa ya ka hok yang menong kenti yang ke riu ke chat pro yang ni Bun, you comments. Uca umem, you support la ne umem, you ketan, kini ki pai ba nong chong chong, yang ki lum Jaintia, sal thogi, utok kini ki chong Kanduli, la ne kini usa apo bordar, man ki deng keper, yai ki chong apo juai, ki chong segi jan chong, yang ke sor yang juai. Dah poi ke por, lada yo lat ke sarkar Assam, o country ya Kanduli, dang poi por ukam ngo handar tiang nanar tiang wan ngo hajuai hai teu sao tho bi oto i mem thau sa mem thau chong ye i jat pur prar ye i jat pur kin pai ko sarkar ko district administration ko CM yang ke JCDC kani i dawa ye ko hok ne matau chngan ngriu ko paten giong i wan ni hini Wandawai hapo ke office yang UDC, wandi hapo ke office yang ke JCDC, isnya untuk kani ke kendau ke ciak ke yang i memkam panbor nepi. Ni bahai le yoi, wak sarkar Assam, klan depan bor, one go set up, ya put sam, one go set up kaya ke cekit, hapo put sam yang keberi yang tak yurok gui. Kamu inuk saya pi, agak face tu, nadep pembaik yang put sam. Dapur kat tugas canvas. Ngawang ipi ke nuksa gu kien. Ledanga. Tawa Prajan upi. Lada tawa Prajan upi lempu emi purusam menrai tipi untuk kenik purusam hak boleh negani penem kami jar report jar usam lem emi purusam menrai penem kami jar cubu nuksa ledanga wano hak tahu yang pi ti mana ti penem kam ngati ko na itu nak per yang pi lada pi suki pi yang pi hey ma biam katu to ada wan ngada kami dep per yang i katu hamti itu ko yang me katu to dan katau yang me to katau yang pi nga cupa ko ongo che kamnung mut piwang wakani katau yang pi ne nga la katau yang nga lada penem kam ngatu ko tau jika tu kau hati itu tahu yang pi, lada suki umnut pi kelam umnut pi ang hatu untuk menteri kau tahu. Ketika jauh penuksa, waktu sarkar Assam suki dia ubu kita ke entry checkit, apa cenong Kanduli suki dia suki kini ke sarkar yang dah yo lat ko country yang ke cenong Kanduli. Tom bapak. Nei tidau idawai kwa iu deputy commissioner yang ngawas Jaintia uher copo sini lenewi cemui kwa pentikano kayikwa ikwai cemu ukwai remove no mardor ya kata entry stagit em hapo kacnong Kanduli hapo katau kabau yang i laga miu pan kabon neni ngagawi kwa pentikna pi ini kamu ang presiden yang Eastern region kesisin kwa ka message ko clear Cakap sarkar kejingai dua yang iko jai man go korap tinggi ne Henry lada pisuki bi keteto ke message ku clear kuang cupi lada PI TV kita cut yang ke JSM dan kita cut CRM yang ke Jatbru dawan gi ulai tur hapo cenong Kanduli ulai kenria ya kita ke entry stagit wa kita ke asam force UMK hai tiu ang ipi ngadarai ko do lada memni galat ngau lai kenria lada sarkar memni galat ko ukenria e kata ngau ipi cisin ngayap cisin game ne betul tunang ngeloi ke peten kan dikiti nga cisin ngayap cisin game ngau lai tu roi tai lada yap ki produk personam ke sarkar hap ko bakle lada yap ki produk senam lada yap ki produk personam yang ke sarkar hap ko bakle kate dalai kitingnya ki go per Henry lada pisuki pi yai TV dau put yiwang boy pun kesin kong le yiw her citai yiwang boy pun ketiawan le yiw her citai lada pi yai TV le no UMK like produk personam yang i jenjang like you menso mesnam like you do i jingim ngawang pi ngarai ko do lada jauh ke sarkar ya yapi ngam tibo rublai dan hiu utip ijingim yonga Henry ni mentau curan kalau wei kepetan ikon ikti ngaula Kanduli rak sarkar maaf ko kate sisen yai bano sisen iya kejing kublai ya piginong chong
Hinyotrep Youth Council HYC Mountain Route Circle on the 13th July met with the Deputy Commissioner West Khasi Hills District Garrett LSN Dykes to address difficulties in the region due to the absence of an SDO and different departments that needs to function. Los Bingwell Linkhoi President HYC Mountain Route Circle, speaking to the media persons, informed that the civil subdivision has attained 6 years but it does not have an SDO and the job is done temporarily by an in charge. Leaders of the union urged the DC to take the matter into consideration and they also urged the leaders of the region to take responsibility and handle the situation with the government so that the people will not be deprived of all developments that will come through the SDO office.
Sekoi pat ke isu ke bangi kwa panjang ni hadir lemi ke notification bala pemilik sarkar pan khang no edukan ko ko baje tina kalian ke cumi ko nim ong ba ka de ke basniu ring kwa iban rat ke jing sniu ban trailang ba government nei tang ko pat kalong ba sipo baje te na kalian cumi pat na hi ban pediang namar sipo baje pe teng sipo baje traffic jam gran ko Shillong hadum ta kharoi baje gibri gedang ya kidang sakut po surok tiban ong teng bangil ami surok sipo kharoi baje dan teng ni habdon kam man thiet jing thiet ki yang kisam ni habdon kam ban ban rung ki dukan dei ban siong kata baje ngai sngoba na kaleng jungi sengim sngoi hap pada sarkar ko ban penmi ban le ban hangi dukan jing sisa ka dem kampen disori ka por na sipo baje ka dem nya chmat nei tang ko pat pangakwa bakani ka penmi notification bak sarkar ka penmi kambeking benong le Shillong mentah penchule tang itu ki berit beria ki beduk nrekat na ki night club pan ki bar hindalek itu khatar baji shi baji teng kidang syak kidang di kidang smobha kidang le ginu ikam smobha hapo namar ka kam jumi kami ke jing plumar ke shimi kanu kendo kam ndei kibri ginda kala di kala shamshit salak teng kala mi na tu ka chakadi sale kum gi khlan gile kum ginu ge iru shaba nang ta ka jing sniu kami kena kala ka jungi ikwa ba kanum le Shillong Hoi kata kajing khangi gi dukan ka de bandon da por ndai shipo baje te nagaliang ka sangru impana ai ban priang ndai ai jingmut ka sarkar bagan kampen disur pat ka por kala ban de khatwi baje ne khatwi sistem ru to hapo khatar baje dari ban khang namar khatar baje senang la kala tare ti ndai tang kata ndai ka de ban kha ya ki bar ne ki club night club ki badon hapo Shillong anum la ban jer petang ti nak ya ki tur sarkar dim bu kendon da ka por ka kumabu lang ikoi kadi man long lang equal kaju yo barit kaju yo bahir kaju yo baduk kaju yo barusba kaju de mata pun mi kindet te kalong tak tak fi way brio pun kelmar nei daki hajar ki brio daki polak ki brio ki laman king bayong ne ki laman mi kajing yaki handrai na kaliang jungi kintangan ka sarkar kali man piang kan ki brio ki pulet ki dibandon ki patrolling ki babiang ha ki diban bu ki CCTV ki caka ki badai dadon kam komentar ko mata hak keren ya ka thamator no dia handrai ki sarkar ka ai jinga ki hadu ha 24 hours ki don ki pulet am to banyada tangkhang dia ki don am to handrai khantam hapo pibi Balai si mi ke jinga syok jinga dat mut kitu ki balai ruti yang tu ki pulet ki kena ini kumba ki dibande na kali kata ki ong manpower duna suduna brio dan brio lai keren kata bunsin bu despi ong duna suduna brio haba duna brio dan brio te ki pos ki la ki kam kala te le kam thap permi ki kam pulet kini kita kena samla jungi bu apply do mentar kam pulet tu 4 tip position duna suduna tu mata long baik bakan don ka an jak kendon bakan himamelim ke sukosir kan snai kendon ki an khamtam ki snong no bak hapor bakirung snong atet ki hapanyo ki NFC mata ki apply trading license mata ki apply labor license ko mata udkhar wan trai haban urung haganu no snong ka abandai bu sna kanu no ka ying building construction tu dei don kampat bahaban yo nambah snong hoi ngamlen tangam keno ya kita ki snong ne girom ba snong gini kita rai ki don hiru ki ba ki langyong ki baile politics ko babela kali mapi te don ru ki ba syat hid dak bisa dak dor ban ai NC gini katai kata kadau me kini ki sing ong Christian ba usi mula dak ong hiba menta kam dan su ko bor tang rum asnong bos ke krishnong ban ai NC nur ya no khamtam e ki barjala ndai don kam man rai lang dak isi to krishnong ni ban khang ta maram de hiru ban ai lat ko ong baro shimit ini shong tu suwak kini de jing de tar kam de golong kamalong kadi ban di sisa sarkar ba kumi kan di kadi ban dan swa kan kajinga selok kadi kajinga mo kanu notice batan ai situ diberi usung kan kadi ban don swa kajinga keren snong di kau balong bangin le kum ta ndai pi ban surai nanti ban kumi kita kan notification ketip ban yap no ban du nong mano ban kata manu khamtam ki baduk isnai nama tang gila tre di galati ke badai meta kam gajam ru ba kila haban bala ki haban tray system ki haban sai ke jing kesem nam tak badi jing de ke ni tai tai amar tang pe ya ki bo pb amar kitu buan de ja ki buan de ki mensi ki mbang ki don mek tu khabaji senang telara kha do kha khna spo takar kan ta kin de jing de te kampat em ki phi si phau ba jing ong phi la da phi dang wan na do turis wiya wan mata na ba mata ki wan po West Bengal mata ki wan po Mumbai ha mata ki wan po Sikkim ki wan ka Shillong ha teng ki poi kiat nang ni tangka traffic jam ong fi tangka jing blok ka surok dai sipo baje 4 kaloi te sipo baje lar ki wan hapo mau nai teng ki national highway nai pat kan ni po city ha ki national highway dang blok sipo baje tiga de ban penjusur ka porta.
A bone-chilling incident occurred in Tura on the 12th July when a dead body of a 28-year-old Senchis D. Sangma was recovered. It is evident that the man committed suicide by hanging himself on a branch of a tree at Kombe Ading Jungle, Tura, Meghalaya. The man was identified as the son of Elensin T. Sangma, residing in Kombe Ading, Tura, West Garo Hills. According to the report, he went missing from the past 5 days, and on Wednesday his dead body was found hanging to a tree 600 meters away from his own house. Reportedly, the dead body started decomposing as he was missing since 7 July 2023. Inquest over the dead body has been done and is being kept at the morgue room in Civil Hospital Tura for post-mortem. Further details awaited. With regards to the district restriction to close down shops, food stalls or any enterprises at 10 p.m, Voice of the People Party comes in the picture to intervene in the matter. VPP, under the leadership of the President Arden Milabassamot, took the matter to the Chief Minister of the state at a meeting on the 13th July. The party also took the plea of the people to the Chief Minister and addressed the impact of such a restriction. With immediate effect, the government, through Preston Tinsong, Deputy Chief Minister, declared that the timing is revised and extended from 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. all over Shillong. The decision is made after receiving a report from the Office of Deputy Commissioner, Superintendent of Police and other sources of information dealing with law and order in the capital city.
But hagani ka jing lo jing ni la ra ru ye ni ko win no mat ka bala pinki I pai ba ki ba bo kampan ki ni pai ba ki to ki order ki ba lami na district administration abadi ba jing thang no ki ko ka me section 144 ba po shpo bi je ban khang no te nagale jong ni ga pan pa ba ni ke se kam no ka ba dei ba ka sarkar ka na pan weng no ban ko ye ni ka order. Ini kerendu ia ka beri pada jingkiu do. Manpa mati kam tam ia pau. Ia ka bana ia jusin so sim. Mo take serious no ini sim. Taka jing Sofia ban pet kai ka ba. Ning wa chitip ia kata ka jing itu baju. Te ini kerendu ia ki load sharing Sarkar negeri Indonesia sebab kan tahu kalau tujuh persen negeri government kuno kan lekat pala pan pentinglah nangi setmat kini kan load sharing kan guna pan kuno pan wak kila kini pan don kata ka osak lagi ya ini kino kikat ini kimat kini lah pan kino red tujuh kajing kilo di wat di maret kuno cur cep kajingyo itu orang kaya ka ba nagalang jusin sa ba insya Allah ba government kan simki ay ini mat yang sana ya group makapos ko kon ko din ko kimak.
So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.